Good afternoon and welcome once again to the weekly update with Kyle Johansson and the mayor. Kyle, I don't know, were you out for some of the Memorial Day activities?
No, I wasn't.
No.
It was
I'll tell you what.
Too wet.
Too wet? It was, to me, I don't know, it was pretty amazing. The parade was in the morning at 10:30, and then we had a ceremony at West Union Cemetery, and then we had another one up at the Ridges at NAMI, and I have to say the breeze was awesome. It was sunny. So thank goodness it wasn't
As hot as like
baking hot
Yeah,
or rainy and wet. But it was, that was nice. Yesterday was nice. I haven't been out much today, so I'm assuming it's nice. Well, you were out today. How was it outside today?
it's not too bad though. Just rain in the plains when on the way over here.
Okay. More of the same moving forward?
That was for now.
Okay. What's the weather going to look like, Kyle?
So today we got partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies with scattered showers and storms developing this afternoon. High of 68. Chance of rain 40%. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. Low of 47. Tomorrow, sunny skies. High of 73. Low of 42. Friday, 77. Low 48. Sunny skies. June 1st, mostly cloudy. High of 83. Low of 61. Sunday, showers. High of 76. Low of 60. Monday, scattered storms. High of 83. Low of 63. Next Tuesday, scattered storms, high of 83, low 66. And next Wednesday, scattered storms, high of 87, low 67. And we're only 9 more days till Cabaret season starts at home.
Woo-hoo.
Can't wait to see the fireworks there too. They start fireworks next Friday.
Next Friday?
Fireworks night.
Okay.
And home opener.
So Copperheads, 9 days.
Fireworks night, 9 days.
The game opener football for OU is going to be
August 31st in New York.
In New York. I won't be here.
It's Syracuse.
That's right.
But they start their first home games in September 7th. It's the first home game.
Okay. Any Rufus sightings? Or is Rufus in hibernation until
orientation?
the fall?
It's orientation time right now, so he's at orientation this whole month of June.
Oh, really?
It's orientation week.
Yeah.
It starts now for whole month of June.
Bobcat orientation.
Starts now. That's why I know there's been a lot more people out and about because orientation started today for the new students.
Okay. Very good.
They're expected to be the same number of new students as last year, like over 4,400.
We should see more Homer sightings all over the city, right?
Yeah.
It's the trade-off. You either have Rufus or you have Homer.
One of the two.
That's right. All right. Some things to update everyone on. The three-week look ahead for West Union Street improvement project. Shelley and Sands crews are going to continue work on West Union. And so this is going to be from what was last week, May 20th through the 31st. Contractor is going to be replacing the sub-base stone on the north side of West Union Street to Herald. Then they're also going to be placing curb on the east side of Herald Drive. Storm systems and structures will be installed. So a lot of work going on down there. We are working to have Shelley and Sands accelerate the project to resume two-way traffic sooner than was projected. So the 2-week look ahead for the Southwest Sewer and Water Line project. This is out on Dairy Lane. So the 28th through the 30th, which is tomorrow, road closed signs will be installed during the work hours. Local traffic will be maintained. So be cognizant of Dairy Lane as well. So these two projects, one related to the sewer project and the other one to a significant water main down West Union and street improvements. Pool hours. We talked about this before. The pool is open. The splash pad was open, I think, the week before, which was great because things were warm. And even though we're trending in the 70s right now as the high, still a great time to get out and use the pool. The pool hours, Monday through Saturday, 12 to 7 p.m. Sundays, 12 to 6 p.m. Adult lap swim hours, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then 7 to 8 p.m. in the evenings. Again, that's adult lap swim hours. Splash pads free and open Mondays through Saturdays from 9 to 12 a.m. Tot-friendly swim time. This might be something new. June 1st through August 31st on Saturdays. It's from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. to noon. Regular admission applies. Time for families with children 3 years of age and under to enjoy the leisure tot pools for open swim. So that's pretty cool. Check that out if you got littles and you want to have some dedicated family time. And if you're interested in the summer passes and things of that nature, you can easily find that information at the Athens Community Center or down at the pool. So go down there and check things out. Make sure I didn't skim over something. No, doesn't look like it. Upcoming meetings. Athens City Council will be at 7 p.m. here in council chambers on June 3rd. It's hard to believe that it's going to be June
Which means
this
we're
weekend.
about halfway through the year already.
I guess. Don't speed things up on me.
I'm not.
Athens City Council is also going to be having a public hearing at 7:15, and that's a public hearing for the consideration of the recommendation by the Planning Commission to rezone undeveloped lots on Grand Park Boulevard and Eden Place from R2 residential to R3 residential. This is multifamily zoning. This is right behind Donwood Hyundai on East State Street. So if you want to make comment, please feel free to do so. The Athens Solar Array. So this is really pretty cool. There is now something that you can easily find, yet when you find it, on the city's website, you go directly over How Do I, hover over it, and at the top of the page, you're going to see the Athens Solar Array. Athens Solar Array. Give it some time. When you click on it, give it some time. It's kind of slow to load, but there's what it looks like when it does load, and it'll give you the, hour by hour. It'll give you over time how the solar array has been doing in terms of producing energy. And the thing I really like about it is it tells you how much carbon has been removed from the environment by using the sun to power the wastewater treatment plant, the community center, and the city's swimming pool. And the city's swimming pool, if you think about it, is open from 7 to 8 p.m. It can also be rented. Someone can lease the pool beyond 8 p.m. for an event or whatnot. But for the hours that it is probably being used most intensively, and probably the bulk of energy consumption is when the pool is in full operation via it is full of people. It's going to be powering the majority of the pool assets. That is the solar panels and the sun. But you can look at how many trees, the equivalent of how many trees are planted, how much water is saved, how much gas, LP gas has been removed from the use, or the equivalent of what that use would look like, but it's not using that, it's using the sun. So check it out. I've been sharing this with a lot of people, and it's certainly a fascinating thing. You'll see three different dashboards to look at. There's the city pool dashboard, there's the community center dashboard, and then there is the wastewater treatment dashboard. I almost said water treatment plant. It's got its own power system, solar array, but it is not this. So check it out, and you'll see how well we are doing down there at the pool and the wastewater treatment plant. I've got two proclamations to go through today. The first one being that this is Pride Month. So Office of the Mayor proclamation. whereas the City of Athens is committed to creating a community that is inclusive of all identities and intersections of identities, and whereas the City of Athens has been and continues to be a proud supporter and participant in the Athens Pride Fest, and whereas the City of Athens recognizes the need to continue to foster a community in which all people feel a sense of belonging and can express themselves without fear, shame, or threat of violence, and whereas the City of Athens is committed to supporting those impacted by violence and to collaboratively work through the city to end anti-LGBTQ plus attacks of any kind. And whereas the City of Athens celebrates the lives, experiences, and contributions of the LGBTQ plus individuals to the vibrancy of our community, not only during the month of June, but throughout the year. And whereas the City of Athens has a history of supporting LGBTQ plus communities through policies such as the Inclusive Non-Discriminatory Policy, Domestic Partner Registry, and proclamations that support the Marriage Equality and the Fairness Ohio Act. And whereas the City of Athens affirms that LGBTQ plus young people are the now of our community and not just the future, through the ban of conversion therapy and support of PRISM, an after-school program at 29 Park Place. And whereas, while we as a society at large are slow to acknowledge definitions and expressions of sexuality and gender that may be new to some, we must also acknowledge that the need for education, awareness, and an open mind remains vital to ending discrimination and prejudice. Now, therefore, I, Steve Patterson, the mayor of the great city of Athens, Ohio, do hereby proclaim June 2024 as Athens Pride Month and encourage all citizens to respect, honor, and celebrate our ongoing effort to actualize that genuine equality truly means equal are all. All are equal. All right. I have another proclamation. This one is to recognize Juneteenth. Since we're doing this now, I know this is a couple weeks in advance, but we're doing it now because Kyle and I will not be joining. We will not have another weekly update until later on in June. I don't know, Scott and Ryan, maybe we can do June 20th or something like that after Juneteenth. Juneteenth is a recognized holiday federally and here in the city of Athens. So the city operations, when it comes to the city building, the government channel, everything will be closed. But obviously the critical infrastructure and positions, they will be continuing on. The fire department will be active. The police department will be in force. Wastewater treatment plant, water treatment plant, they'll still be operational, but we'll be recognizing that day. So, to recognize Juneteenth, proclamation. Whereas our country is made up with people from every nation on earth who are declared equal, not only in freedom, but also in justice, both of which are essential for a healthy human civilization. And whereas our nation was conceived on July 4th, 1776, with the Declaration of Independence, a classic statement being, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And whereas at 2 p.m. on New Year's Day, January 1 of 1863, using his war powers as president, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, provided that all persons held as slaves within the state or designated part of a state shall be then and thenceforth and forever free. And whereas the Emancipation Proclamation made the permanent abolition, or not abolition, abolition of slavery, as Union war aimed to provide the legal framework for the emancipation of nearly all 4 million enslaved individuals as the Union armies advanced. And whereas, hearing the proclamation, many enslaved people escaped to the Union lines of the Army as the Army units moved south. And whereas, on June 19th of 1865, almost 2.5 years later, Major General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas, and announced the end of both the Civil War and of slavery. And Texans began to celebrate the Juneteenth in 1866 with community events such as parades, cookouts, prayer gatherings, musical performances, and historical cultural readings. And as freed families emigrated from Texas to other parts of the United States, they carried the Juneteenth celebration with them. And whereas, since then, all other states and the District of Columbia have also declared it as an official holiday. And whereas June 19th has a special meaning for Black Americans and is called Juneteenth, combining the words June and 19th, and has been celebrated by Black American communities for over 150 years. And now, therefore, I, Steve Patterson, the mayor of the great city of Athens, Ohio, do hereby proclaim June 19th of 2024 as Juneteenth in the city of Athens, Ohio, and urge all citizens to become more aware of the significance of this celebration in Black American history and in the heritage of our nation and the city. Whew. 2 proclamations. All right. Pride Month and Juneteenth. And Kyle, we'll see if maybe we can do our next press conference on the 20th. It'll be, we'll see how this all plays out. If not, it'll be the Wednesday after that.
Yeah, on July 3rd, I will probably not be here because I'll be heading out to Connecticut.
Heading to Connecticut?
See my mom, yeah.
Oh, yeah, your mom's in Connecticut. That's right. Well, enjoy that. And enjoy this amazing weather. And please join Kyle and I in the not too distant future for the next installment of the Weekly Update with Kyle Johansson and the mayor. Take care.